Hello, I am Galdoc and we are playing Factorio today. This is space exploration and a couple of quality of life mods. And today we are trying to set up some more stuff. We've got the... oh, that thing's happening now. Let's turn you off. Boom. Okay. We have currently got a very rudimentary setup going here. I can probably optimize a couple of things in order to make this go faster. And I think I'm actually going to do a little bit of that right now just because it's a very simple fix to just do a lot of good. So I'm just going to go ahead and quickly increase the productivity of this just so I can get it going. Oh, you got to be kidding me. I'm out. Just make one. All right, there we go. So that should go a little bit faster. Obviously that's not super ideal, but you know, it is what it is. I can probably come up with something a little better later. Let's just see if that helps get this going a bit better. Let me go get some more materials and we will get going. Because today we got some plans. I have a whole bunch of miscellaneous things I need to get rid of, but that's not a big deal. My inventory is a little clogged, but that is not the main chore I want to be hitting today. So we have cleared out some of the biters that were around us. We have some more that we will eventually get to, but right now we just need to get a rail network set up because our current patches of like 102K, 22K, 222K, 330 or 58K, and 315K, these just are not going to last. So essentially we have a patch up here worth 7.7 million. We have a patch here of 3.1 million coal. So I'm not sure what else we have, but there's got to be some more iron and copper out there. Uranium is always going to be a bit not well on this planet. Evidently, Novice, no matter what, has very bad uranium reserves. But we have an we have a oil patch up here, so that's cool. And it's funny because it looks like that's registering as two different patches, but you know, whatever. But yeah, so basically we have the rail stuff having been researched. We have some steel on the line, and we are really trying to get to these cliff explosives because that's just going to be a pain in the tuchus if we cannot get that going here because they're already, you can just kind of see on the map, well, that's the direction our stuff is going, and these cliffs are right in the way. We also have our little armada here. These guys are going to be taking care of all of your biter killing needs, so that's going to be good. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get this steel thing going. If I remember correctly, there was a fuel problem, but I think I solved it, and now we are looking pretty good. Okay, so let's go ahead and just get some things being made. We're going to try to set up a rail network pretty darn quickly here. So rails require iron, steel, and stone. So let's just go ahead and set that up. Add a little bit more here. These are the humble beginnings. Ooh, I really only have 24 stone. Okay, well, let's use it. And you know what? I can get some more stone pretty quickly. I can just go over here and get some. Don't need any glass, so I'll not get that. Yep, that looks good. So, all right, extend this just a little bit, and let's see how we do. That's good. Are those meteors or rocks? Okay, yeah, the meteors look generally dark, but that rock looked so different that I was curious if there was something special about it, but nope, turns out just to be stone. All right, so let's go ahead and bring up the bus. I'm only going to bring up the things I need for right now, just because I want to be a bit penurious with my resources until I can get this rail network set up. It's actually kind of nice having limited resources in your initial starting area, because it sort of forces you to be very, very sparse in the way you design stuff. Even though I've spread out a bit, these are very inexpensive belts in the long run. But like, I don't have any time to go and automate any of the other things that I might, like power poles and stuff. I really just have to get the input set up. But that is going to force me to set up a rail station where I start inputting a whole bunch of stuff. And I will try, as this is the second rail station I will have ever built, amusingly enough, to build it so that I will try to build it so that it is expandable. I would really, really like it if I can get a rail network that can essentially handle as much as I might like. So let's go ahead and do it. See, I knew I should extend into here. This is going to be, well, honestly, I'm just going to be building some rails. And I'll probably build something to automate these chain signals and stuff, because that's going to be fairly small. But these electronic circuits are beginning to become a lot more common as a regent for the things we are making right now. So it's more than likely that this is going to be the last thing I build. But I think I said that a couple of times before, so who knows. Anyways, so let's do it. Go over here. I think I go 1, 2, 3, and then I put the thingy here. Yep, that's right. So let's do this. That's some stone. Sorry, or now let's get some stone. I think I'm just going to do a combined belt of this, because this is not that much stone and steel, and these guys, well, yeah, these two things only require iron, and this thing right here is, I can just hand make my train stops. I don't have to automate that just yet. Just grab a couple of these and we're good. Then it's just up to me to make some locomotives and probably some engine units. Those I'll just hand make for right now. So let's go ahead and get this started. My belt is 6 lanes wide, so whatever, I'm just counting right now. And then I have the 2-lane gap here, so I can bleed a little bit into here without too much trouble. I think what I'll do is just something like this, where I have this thing bend around, this comes forward, and we'll just do this. However, I'm going to do this, well, so again, I'm making this to be designed, or I'm designing this with the idea of red belts being the thing I actually make here. So I guess I can do something like this. And if I need to bring these lines up, I'll just do some more underground dodging. So good times. So let's link the steel up, and let's just do this. We're going to need some of these. I probably should automate those, but again, that's going to happen once I get the rail network set up. So I think the line of building starts about right. Here we go. That's not too bad. Here we go. So right there. So you are going to be, it needs to be iron sticks, but not everything really needs iron sticks. Let's see, that requires iron stick and steel. That requires iron stick and steel. Bless you. I'm also joined by my wife, who is working in the background, so hi. Let's see. Yep. I think that I'm just going to keep this simple. I don't want to overcomplicate this. However, what I am going to do is I'm going to put you on this side, even though normally if I were to build this out, it would run into that. But I'm not going to build this out. So let's do this, and then, oops, come on. This, and then you need this. And then we're going to have some output things here. You know what? I bet I can bring you one closer. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, you don't need an output. What am I doing? Quit that. Oh, look, we're already getting rail. You know what? Just produce a bunch. I need a bunch. Okay, so now to set up really quickly rail signals and rail chain signals. Ugh, I need to get stone up here, don't I? See, this is why it's a very good idea in this particular mod pack to get intermediates set up pretty quickly. Because you really do have to spend a lot of effort to belt in everything needed to make electronic circuits. It's no longer just iron plates. You actually have to belt in stone bricks, and then you have to process those stone bricks. It's only one step, but still, it's definitely worth it to make a belt of the things you need. So I'm just going to do that right here. And then once we get all this, well, I'll just do this. Once we get everything going, I will forego all of this in order to actually, oh poo, don't I need copper? I need copper. All right, hang on. Sorry, I just got lost in train of thought there. So I'm going to do the same thing here, where I just Let me move all these forward one. Okay, sorry, my headspace. I just sort of delved deep into my headspace there. Sorry about that. So I want to set this up. Here we go, so that we can have a combined line, because this is essentially going to be my green circuits. I don't feel like having too much more belted in. All right. I probably should have belted in the iron on the other side, but it doesn't really matter at this point. This is, again, a temporary setup. So you are going to be making stone tablets. In fact, I'm just going to do this. I will set up a slightly, well, see, the thing is I don't need efficiency right now. I just need something to exist. Never mind. Yeah, like I said, this is not at all optimized. I am not doing anything of that nature right now because that is not why I am here. I'm just going to be a bit, here we go. Oh. I'm going to be a bit bad and have this output right here. Let's see, you, yes, you do need to keep coming forward. I'll have you output right that. So the reason I'm doing it this way is because I can stop this line from going forward and just keep the iron going. Now, actually, you know what? I think I can do one better. Boom. So here, I'll do this, and I'll actually bring this down. And let's start powering these things up because these blinkies are driving me a bit batty. Here we go. And then let's do this and do this. That was very not where I meant that to go. These I really can make too many of, so I'm gonna limit the production of these because this is just these two guys here. In fact, I think what I'll do is this because that's actually gonna hit everything. You can probably get snipped. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Hope you're good. Let's have you make this. Okay. So you need a copper cable recipe, and I think that should make this ready to go. I need to start throwing lights down, so there. Here we are. Here we go. And here we go. Too far away. I'm so used to long reach just being like, oh, I can see it. I can click there and do the thing. All right, so you know what? I don't want this stone, so get in there. Okay. So now we're starting to get some rails, and now I just need a couple of locomotives. Let's see, that just requires so much stuff. I am just going to have to build the first couple by hand. The first thing I'm probably going to build, let's take a look at the map. Let's see, we're going to need some more stone pretty soon. We'll definitely need some more coal very soon. These guys a little bit later because these are in the 300,000s. These are much less. And I'm going to be going through a whole lot of coal. Happily, the coal is down here. Unhappily, so are some of the biters. And I can at least see the stone. My radars are doing a very good job of giving me some more map here. Hopefully they will uncover some iron soon. This mod is not compatible with RSO, so I have no such settings enabled. If you're not familiar with RSO, it's basically Resource Setting Optimizer or something like that. Hang on.
Why does the cat trap itself in the couch?
My cat has been trapped in a couch. Okay, I have just been informed of this fact. Is it really trapped, or is it just like...
I don't know. I don't know if it's just enjoying itself.
How do we get it out of the couch? We can't really, like, move it.
I mean, she comes out eventually.
Okay, so sorry everyone for just completely tangenting off there, but we have a couch. It's a two-person love seat, and they are both recliners. We didn't actually get this. Someone actually bought it for themselves, and then we're like, we're moving. We can't take this with us. So now we have it. But the downside is that if a cat decides to go underneath it and dwell, as ours seems to have...
It's in it.
It's like in it from under it, though. Like it got in it by, rooting around underneath it.
I'm saying it's not like they're just under a couch or like crawling
sure.
through the mechanisms.
Yeah, that's true. Good times. Good times. So I bet my copper production is increasing to the point where I'm going to need some more of these, and I'm not making any more. I promised myself I would not build any more of those things. Not if I don't have to. and I don't. Okay, so we've got steel going. We've got the rail stuff going. What can we do in the meantime? I would like to get this thing tapped. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pump jacks. And I'm going to set up some very rudimentary oil refining. The oil refining, I was considering having sort of in this gap here, but I'm not sure. This is where I forget what I wanted here at this point, which is not good because this is the base planning phase. But where do I want my oil refining to be? This area is probably going to be completely vacant at some point soon. However, with this power setup here, this is probably going to be wanting to build upwards in order to have the smelting columns going. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my giant rail station thing going on around here, but I'll try to have it in such a way that I can have all the trains come in, and then all of my oil processing can just happen down here. I'll probably end up landfilling in this little bit of water here, and then just having a couple of columns of steam engines until solar and nuclear take off. Okay, so let's see. Then probably, because the thing is that if I do the petroleum processing down here, that means that I have to belt all sorts of stuff around. I'll probably just build batteries on the actual in the actual bus. However, when do I get the ability to stack that? I think we determined it last time. Oh, the cat's free. Okay, good. Okay, so we get the sulfur stacking and unstacking with the next round of this, so that's no big deal. Okay, the reason I was considering that is because, honestly, one of the major problems with doing a distant, for me at least, what's it called, oil rig setup is that I have to belt all these like materials around, and really, I just like using pipes. Oh, the cat escaped the couch and has now landed on my desk. Okay, that's cool. So I see that I have someone listening. I don't know who you are, but if you could tell me whether or not the audio is better or worse, that would be great. And the reason I say that is because I'm no longer using my lapel mic. So yeah, but that is something you do not have to do. It's just something I am curious about. These guys are nearly out of bullets. Okay, well, guess what? I now have a lot more. So feast. How are we doing on fuel? 17, 16, 17. We're good. Okay, so I don't know that I capital N need them to come with me here. Yeah, I can probably get away with just walking up there. Okay, that's fine. Sounds good. Okay, thank you very much. This is my condenser mic that I have dug out. I haven't used it for a very long time since I did some piano recording, if you can believe it. But yeah, right now it's just being used for this. At some point, I was actually wondering if I shouldn't start reading books on tape, leveraging my deep, rich, masculine voice. But, I don't want to be... I got to find someone to pay me for such a thing. So that's like a whole thing. But, all right. Here we are. So we ventured out this way a little earlier, and I killed some of the biters here, and there does not seem to be anything more here right now, so that is always good. Did I make pump jacks? I meant to. Does that count? The answer is great big no. All right, well, let's clear out some of this stuff anyways. Do I really not have any pipe either? Or undergroundies? Okay. I did not plan this excursion out very well. We're just going to walk back here. Oh, look, a rock. That's what I came here to mine. I got to mine that rock. There. That justifies my little trip out here. Also, I hope you'll forgive me that I tend to just randomly cut down trees and mine rocks as I walk past them. It's just me having 18,000 things going on in my brain, and every now and again I'm just like, hey, there you go. It's pretty cool. All right, so I need some undergroundies, I need some pipes, and I need some everything. Yeah, let me drop off this coal in the processing area, and actually drop some of this off too. I think the wood is all good. I think I have a little wood area down there. Let's see, do we need any more reserves? Yeah, just put a little bit in there. Oh, look, we have 2 coal. Aren't you cute? Okay. And then there's like a little wood box down here. I don't think I'm going to need it for green circuits anymore. Sand and stuff, you can all go up here. There we go. And then stone. Yeah, I don't need to carry you around. Just get in here. That's fine. Okay. Oh, why do I have these logistic packs? I must have moved them around a while back and not actually put things back in the science labs. That's fabulous. All right, so let's see. I have way too many underground pipes. I made them so richly early in the game. Yeah, that's what happens when you don't limit your stacks properly. So let me be a lesson to you. Learn from my mistakes. Let's see, how are we doing? I would love some miners. Do you have some? Oh, you do. You're wonderful. Do you have some of these? Of course you do. Of course you do. Just give me a whole bunch. As for you, I'm starting to back up. I like it. All right. So let's plop a couple of these around. There we go. And let's plop these around. Again, I'm not super concerned. They'll work themselves out. Do I have any more? Yes, I have one more. All right, so we're actually going to start you going this way. And then there we go. So I'm not super concerned. The cliff explosives are about to happen, and that makes me very happy. And it makes me very glad because I'm setting up my petroleum refining right now, and that is going to be one of the first things that I make, believe it or not. All right, so you know what? Let's make a car. We're running around, we're doing all sorts of stuff, and I'm starting to think about making some rails. Let's get some cars going. Oh, we finally get the warden support vehicle. Yes, get in there. There is all sorts of stuff. Fuel refining, not yet. Don't need it yet. Don't need this yet. Probably don't need gates yet. Could use fluid wagon, but I think I'm going to pipe in the first setup. Yeah, that's basically why I need the auto repair. In previous streams, I'd been sorry. I'm talking with someone in the stream, but yeah, I was using those chain gunners as my little armada, and they were just kind of like bumping into one another. So that was fun. Let's see. So yes, most definitely time for you, and time for you, and probably don't need these things just yet. I know that you're supposed to get your lab research stuff, but 20%, it's something. Yeah, sure, we'll throw that on there, and we'll throw that on there. And that's about where we're done for a bit. Okay, so let's just ignore science for a little bit. And let's get some things done. I don't want you in my inventory. Let's see how we are here. Ooh, you're looking delicious. I don't need you right now, though, because I'm not setting up a rail, so let's get you out of the inventory. Don't need this, so in you go. And I think we are good. Here, let's get rid of that. Sorry, I just like keeping my inventory at least somewhat organized. For any of you who know me well, you know that's half a joke. Definitely need some more power poles, though. 50 is probably going to cut it for some things, but I want to make sure that I have everything that I need when I walk out there. So let's just grab another 50. And I am going to lay down a couple of turrets. I have 15, but my wall situation is not quite enough. So I forget where I had walls being made. There you are. So let's grab a couple of you. Don't need a ton. I'm not going to be setting up too much crazy stuff. Let's make a radar. I forget where that is. There you are. And I think we're good. That should be enough for my little station. All right, so let's see. I got to go over here. Man, so now it's the real interesting question. Do I wait for the car? I'll probably drive it on the way back. What do you require? Engine units, gear wheels, steel plates. That just means bring a bunch of iron. Okay. I already have steel, so let's just get some iron. That'll pause all the building there for a bit, but that's okay. So let's just make sure I have everything, because engine units, I forget what you require. Let's see. Motors, and it's just lots of iron and more steel. Okay, yeah, we're good. I'm going to build a car and drive it back. I mean, I got some fuel on me, so yeah, we're all set. So let's go set this up. I'm probably going to need some oil refineries, so let's build a couple of you. 1, 2, using up some of that steel and iron. 3, 4, we just need a weak flow for right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should still have enough for our purposes of making a car. And that should be good just to get us started. I'm going to need a lot more of those. Oh, there's a wall here. This stupid stuff. We're going to need a lot more in the way of chemical plants, but for right now, just a couple to get us some cliff explosives will be fine. Again, this is just about getting the setup going so that you can build the base that you want to get. Hey, look, I found a stone. All right. You know what? And I'm also going to set up a tank just because I want some kind of reserve. That's always a good idea, especially when you're dealing with having to deal with multiple inputs and outputs. Or I guess it's just multiple outputs in this case. There we go. Oh, we got our cliff explosives. All right. All right. There we go. So let's go ahead and set this up. Boom. Boom. And we will have you. I'm not going to necessarily waste the undergroundies. It's not a big deal. Underflowies. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what you kids are calling it these days. Undergrounds, underflowies. Back in my day, we called them pipes. All right. If you set turrets for defense, you can set a warden patrol path to repair the whole base. That is an interesting idea. Huh. I had never thought of that. Cool. So we have cars. Let's go ahead and build one. Oop. Oh yeah, we got plenty. And let's see, all this stuff is still coming. And that's fine. It's going to take me a moment to set this up, except for I want the tanks. So you guys can just hang on for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think is enough to handle the different products that I want right now. Because I'm only going to set up one thing. I probably should have run some cable out here, but that's okay. I'm going to have to go back, so I'll have to run it back no matter what. Let's throw a light down here, and then another one just for good measure. And let's defend this place with some turrets. 1, 2. I'm being very, very easygoing on my defenses right now. That rock is going to have to move. Or will you? Can I build around you? Nope. Oh man, I keep, like, you go off by like half a pixel and you draw like 18 belts or walls or whatever it is. Good gracious. So I put most of my bullets in the Armada, but that's okay. We can put you in there and reload that. So, okay, what's the last thing I wanted here? Radar. Boop. So put that really close to these guys so all the biters will be drawn to kill that radar first. If I remember correctly, the radar is like a priority target for biters. Let's see, so we just got the warden vehicle. Let's set up a warden vehicle. You know, because I can just like literally park one right here and that'll do all of the repairing I need for me. So let's see, where did you go, Mr. Warden? Boom. Okay, this is going to be a little bit too long for my attention span to handle. This is because I don't have enough green circuits, and I certainly haven't set up green circuit intermediate processing. Oh, it's coming back to bite me. That's okay. That's okay. We are nearly out of that phase, so let's just go ahead and deal with what we got. So I'm going to head back to base in my snazzy new car. Oh, the cat just returned. So now, fun fact, the cat is leaning against the microphone. So if you guys hear sort of awful sounds, please just let me know. All right, so let's do this. Grab you. And you guys are going to get to see how bad I am at driving in this game. You ready? Here we go. Did I call that or did I call that? Oh, there we go. You know what? You know what? Just everyone relax. Everyone just settle down. Okay, we're going to repair this, we're going to repair this, and I'm going to repair the rock. You can't repair the rock. I'm just going to mine you. Let's hide my shame. There we go. Okay, let's zoom all the way out. Grab you. Oh, and now I'm being nuzzled by my cat. That's why I crashed. It's because my nuzzling cat has nuzzled me. And that happened. And I'm totally making a curved path here, which is like not efficient. Oh, there's like one tree and I can't see it. Ugh, can't reach. Okay, you know what? You. Okay, everything. No, there's a break. Ugh, I didn't press the button in time. There we go. Oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing. Okay, can I do this? Can I actually, turning is so hard. Okay, scrolling out, driving. Okay, you know what? There, we're done. Nothing could ever go wrong. Am I playing with a mod? Oh wow, I'm playing with a mod that is. I must have Afraid of the Dark on because wow, that is very bright. Oh my gosh. Yes, I could use the AI to drive the car, but let's be honest. I need to learn how to drive cars better, and frankly, it's kind of hilarious. I think there is some kind of value to the comedic play of me smashing into things, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's awful. All right, so let's go ahead and zoom in here. You guys are powered. Fabulous, fabulous. So now, where did I say I wanted it? Around, because this is going to be power right here, and then this is going to be the train station, and then this is going to be a bunch of smelting. So right here is where I think I said. All right, so let's just go straight into it. Yeah, because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set up some production of cliff explosives because that's what I need right now. I know there's all sorts of other fun things I can build, but frankly, we're not quite there yet. Oh my gosh, I absolutely meant to do that, in case you're wondering. That was like part of my plan. Okay, so yeah, if you're wondering what my plan was, it was to do exactly what I just did. Do I have the flame tumbler installed? Oh, I have the flame tumbler installed, but not researched. I have all the things installed, so flame tumbler requires me to do some researches in order to get that. And I will, but not yet. I have the problem with the flame tumbler. Wow, like you thought I was bad with the car? You should see me drive the flame tumbler. Like, this is one of those things where if I could legitimately take that one scene from Batman when he's like driving his whatever through the mall and knocking over stuff, that's basically me, right? Except I'm actually hitting all the things instead of intentionally blowing it up so that I can very craftily chase the Joker. All right, so we're just going to start something very, very small here. I am absolutely not worried about efficiency. I just need something getting done. And I'm going to at least put it in the right-ish spot, so I'm not going to be too terribly bothered when it comes time to upgrade this travesty that I'm about to build. But that being said, it will in fact be a travesty. Oh, you branch, get out of the way. All right. All right, here we are. Let's go one more. There we go. So here we are. All right. Wait, did I do this right? I don't think I did that right. Oh, I did. Okay, fine. Oh my gosh, did I get that to like the tile? Almost. I'm one off. Shame. Oh well. Here we go. Set you up, and of course you need power. Funny how that works. Oh really? There's no way to get those two? Okay, fine, whatever. You know what? I'm going to bring you in closer then. I'm going to bring you in a lot closer. You too. Everything. There we go. So I know I'm at least going to need some. Do I need water for this? I do need water for this. Can't mix fuels. That must be the oil one. So you go here, and then you go. I'll just put some in here anywhere. Well, I'm probably going to build back the way I just came, so I don't care. I just want to get this done. I need something to work with. That's the thing with this game, is that you can easily overbuild everything. And in the beginning of the game, that is not a good idea. I prefer to build it just enough to get the job done and have everything in the places where it goes so that I can do some in-place upgrades. That cat sounds like one sick child. Okay, yes, my wife is sick, so that's her in the background blowing her nose and stuff. So, blah. That's right. All right. Water is south, so we're gonna do like 2 more underflowies. Here we go, and then hopefully this will work. Oh, come on. Let me see. Let me just go ahead and confirm. If I do the thing I'm thinking, all right, that'll work. That'll be fine. Here we go. By the way, while I'm out here, let me go ahead and just make another one of these. Did I get that Flame Warden built? I think I did. I think it exists now. Not Flame Warden. What the heck did I just say? That Warden vehicle. You. All in the way. Let's see. Boom. Boom. Oh yeah. I need like a thing, don't I? It's called a pump. You might have heard of it. Or a offshore pump. All right. So Okay, so that means I have some candy. What candy did I just get? I don't know. All right, so lab research speed, dull but useful. Okay, so you. Oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me! I keep forgetting these things require power. And I can walk in the mud water, but I can't walk in the shallow water anymore. Huh? That's interesting. I didn't even know you could do that. I was playing with some mod in the previous playthrough that I was going in. Oh, I just missed, didn't I? Whatever. I'll come back. You know what? No, I won't. I don't have to. I can just get this right the first time and we'll be right. There. Good lord. I was playing with a mod that allowed you to build some water, which was... I don't want to say it was overpowered. It was overpowered if you allow it to be. So like if you restrain yourself and give yourself certain guidelines that are reasonable, then it's not too bad. But I can easily see how it would be distinctly overpowered if you were to simply abuse the ability to build moats. All I did was, because it allowed biters to walk on this sort of shallow water here, I would build this deep water down here in lines so that if I had to build to an edge, I would then just carve out to that water there. But other than that, I wouldn't use it for anything else. It just seems a bit cheaty to me. I also got to build some of the funnest defenses, and that is a word, funnest. It's not a word, but defenses that I've ever built in my life in that one. So funnessitor. It's actually fun. Has did some funnerst. So, anyways. Penultimate. Definitely. Oh, that's right. I don't have all that the change with the heavy oil and the light oil. Now we're just making this. Can I do what I want? I think I can make cliff explosives with this, but how do I get... Let's see. So cliff explosives require explosives and anything else? Where's the cliff explosives thing? There we go. So explosives, empty barrel, and a grenade. So the picture is of blue dynamite, but there's a barrel required in the recipe. So I'm doubting whether or not that's actually an accurate representation of what a cliff explosive might look like. At any rate, 10 explosives. You just require coal and sulfur and water. Okay. I'll get some coal out here. Sulfur, you're just petroleum gas and water. So nothing really to think about there. All right, then let's go ahead and do this. So right now I'm going to set up I guess I can technically set this up. It doesn't really do anything at this point, and I'm probably going to lose this tank at some point in the future, but that's fine. Frankly, I'm not too worried. Like I said, we're doing a very, very... Oh, I canceled the production of these things. I'm doing a very, very rudimentary setup because I just need this working. Let's see. What else can I do while we're waiting? So the thing is that... well, let's see. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. So the thing... okay, hold on. I can't talk focusing on driving. Ugh, dang it. So, I swear, you make your own demons in this game, and driving through lines of poles is always a thing. You know what? I can't do it while the player's in it? Are you serious? One or more of this. Oh, it's manually controlled. That's the problem, right? Here we go. All right. There we go. Okay. You know what? Let's do it. Hey, how you guys doing? I'm going to drive through you. P.S. around you. And there we go. Okay. I love how it like starts and stops. Like part of the process it goes through in order to figure out how to do that is to like not go. All right, so we're going to get some cliff explosives, and when we get those, we are just going to start going whole hog on building this bus out the way it should be built with the intermediates and everything, because we can get rid of these cliffs and build upward. Get rid of these cliffs right here. Okay, so let's see. Science is looking pretty good. You know what? I actually will build one or two more of those, but I'm going to get some more of these electronic motors because I automated those for a dang reason. Here we go. Get some more of those intermediates. And you know what? I just like gears. Did I not automate copper wire? I did not automate copper wire. Let's go ahead and rectify that real quick. Here we go. And there we go. So, yep, got some copper wire being automated. I have all sorts of it used everywhere, but frankly, it's not as necessary as one might imagine. All right, let's get some more of these, because I'm going to need as many of those as I can get for the upcoming great big build. And I will set up very early on the upgrades to these things. Like right now I'm using tier 1 assembling machines. I guess these are tier 0, whatever, doesn't matter. And right now I just need them all to exist in the final form it's going to need to be. So I'll do in-place upgrades of stuff to the tier 2 machines. All right, so we got the next lab research going. So what are we going to do next? Let's see. So I think at this point it's vaguely academic, but I know concrete involves a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, I really love these spiked steel walls. This is such a handy thing when you need like to leave a place undefended for a while, because spiders will just be like, I'm getting dead and I don't know why. Yay, walls are poking me. And yeah, that's pretty much what I imagine they sound like. Don't judge me. So we got the concrete going, and then we're going to get concrete walls and pretty much ignore them entirely, because frankly, by the time we get walls needed in large quantities, we can just go ahead and build spiked steel walls. But the next major thing is this. We are going to have meteors raining down on a planet, which would be cataclysmic for any planet at this rate. I mean, let's face it, this is like maybe a square mile. I mean, I don't know exactly what the units are in Factorio. I guess if these are meters, this might be like a square kilometer or something. I don't know. Point is that we get one meteor that would wipe out a building pretty much every few minutes. So that means that a moon exploded in orbit, judging by how much we are being destructified. So yeah, let's get some meteor point defenses up ASAP. There's two kinds of those, but one of them has not really served me well. There's a planet-wide defense, and that one just does not seem to want to keep me safe. I slapped 4 of those down on my last playthrough, and I was still getting bombarded. Bless you. They were fed with ammo, they had tons of power fed to them, and everything was good, but they were like, yeah, we missed. Yeah, all of us missed. Yeah, we're gonna need you to come in on Saturday. And then I died, or at least some of my machines died. But then the bots fixed it, so that's cool. Anyways, so we should have a couple of these things. I don't need much. So boom, you're gonna make well, that's right, because you need let's see what sides your inputs are on. You know, I actually am tempted to install something called Gosh Darn It Water. And I must say, I do appreciate that the author did not curse, because as a parent of children, I like being able to say things on stream that aren't cursing, which is why you hear me say silly things like golly gosh and darn and heck, as opposed to mother, hey, so what we're talking about right here is some stuff. You are going to be making explosives, so you need water. You know what? We're going to just do this. Because I am ultimately lazy. Or, I'm sorry, excuse me, I didn't mean to say lazy, I meant efficient. Efficient. That's what you are in Factorio, really. You're not actually lazy, you are just efficient. Alright, so you are making some explosives, except you need coal, and then you are going to be sending stuff to Cliff Explosives, which I think still needs barrel and grenade. Okay, so how am I going to make a barrel and a grenade out here? I'm not. We're going to belt you in over to where I need the main base to go. Oh, crumbs. But then the coal's over there too, so I could really just belt in this sulfur. I think it's a 1-to-1 ratio. 1-to-2 ratio. Yeah, let me not belt in the explosives. That would be utterly asinine. Okay, and you know what? This might be one of my first uses for an actual loader. Thank goodness. All right, so hang on. I could set up this thing. Now, how much does this cost to make? This costs 2 advanced circuits. Nope, that's not happening. All right, well, we'll just deal with one yellow belt being fully compressed. Lol, just kidding. Compressed-ish. How fast are you running? The answer, probably not very. Yeah, that's not even going to be close to compressed. There is no need for compression on this. But we're just going to belt you in and use you as you are. Alrighty. So, okay, I have two options. I can do an undergroundy, or I can do this. We're going to do that. I went out into the storm, and I said, I will make it respect me. And then I was killed. The end. Props if you actually know kind of where I got that quote from. And I say kind of very carefully because I did butcher it a little bit, but yeah, it was Star Trek. Oh, no. No. All right, here we go. So yeah, this is the most amazing thing in the entire world. Oh my gosh, I'm in the slow sand. I hate slow-moving terrain. That is the only thing that I hate. Basically, anything that keeps me from playing the game is something that I don't like. And walking around on things that go slow, that would be it. But then again, I'm also very sensitive to things like travel time. I did play World of Warcraft for a while, and the one thing I hated more than anything else was having to take flight paths. Yuck. There. Guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, at some point that'll matter, but like I said, I'm going to be tearing all this up soon. So let's see, I should have some water coming up here in a pipe with the amount of underflowies that I have. This should not be too hard, especially seeing as how there's some water right here. Oh man, now we're thinking about how much of this bus do we want to dedicate to that. Well, don't care because this pipe will get torn up. At least pipes are very easy to pull up. It's not very time consuming. That's another thing. Oh yeah, you need power. Someday I will remember that. I don't know what day that is, but you know, someday. One other thing. Oh wait, here we go. Can you make it? You can! Perfect. Here we go. Let's see. How far out do I want to go? Yeah, so what I was saying, one other thing that I really don't like is when things take forever to pick up off the ground. Factorio is possibly retitleable as Refactorio. That is to say, I spend a lot of time refactoring my entire base, and making that take longer, that's not really fun. The reason I say that is because, yes, I actually like the idea that I need to consider things very carefully, and you know, take my time, not rush, all that good stuff. Like right here, I'm off by one tile, but I have a feeling I'm going to need to bring some coal up here, so I did plan that. But you know, if I had screwed that up, it would be very nice to be able to modify and fix very quickly whatever problem I managed to create for myself. So. Yeah, feeling like or taking a long time to pick up a machine, like whatever seconds, that feels like a punishment that I didn't deserve, even though, strictly speaking, I'm the only one who deserved it. So, yeah, good times. So, let's see, where am I going to get coal from? I think I might, do I want to pull it off a line? Well, no, because I don't have coal coming on those lines. Those are the actual refined fuels, so no, not that. Okay, well. Now it is time to pay the piper for having built this here, which means to get rid of it. Boom. Okay, done. Easy enough. Again, that was to serve a very, very brief purpose. So this is actually going to have to come in all the way. Okay, so when you see something like this, you realize that you could save a lot of materials if you just built your undergrounds going the other way. But we're doing something right now. We'll get back to that. And really, that's something that's going to have to be done when it's time to upgrade the belt qualities from like yellow to red. So honestly, I'm not too worried about that right now. What I am thinking about is how am I going to get some coal to go up here, because I don't need too much. I think I can just plop a couple of these miners down here on the very end and just have them going like this. Although it is absolutely anathema to my brain to have, you know, vertical rows and horizontal rows in the same mining setup. But you know what? You just got to do what you got to do. Oh, you tree are like right there. You know what? You guys, for good measure. Make sure I can actually see what I'm doing here. Right, so let's bring this out underneath here. Oops, like this. And let's just keep going. So much belt. So it is actually good because on my final belt, I definitely will have to have sulfur and coal. Now, I think sulfur gets used in this, right? Because it used to be, yeah, it's sulfur right there. It used to be the case that that was solid fuel, and that actually was nice. I liked having solid fuel there, and I don't understand why that changed, or what they were intending on accomplishing with that change. But they sure did accomplish the heck right out of it, didn't they? All right, so here we go, and oh yes, did I get landfill? That's the other thing. Make sure I got that. I did get landfill. Okay, so you know what? We're going to build some landfill. This is not acceptable. Let's see. I can probably just start by building this right here. I have like some electric power right here, so it doesn't really matter. Bringing that over here is not a big deal. Yes, all of a sudden I decided to build in the grid. And just like that, I lost my will to do such a thing. Let's just go ahead and get some landfill going here. You know what? Boop and boop. Landfill does not take long to make. It just requires a bunch of material. Doot doot. And then you, and you know what? I don't want to go too crazy with this. You guys stack to 500. 1,000 is all I need, and that stone patch is going to run out sooner rather than later. How much do we have left in there? 95K. Ugh. Okay, only make one stack. I just need a little for little patches here and there, so it's not like a big deal. All right, let's finish getting this coal done because we are so close, so close. I'm not going to get the full use of an undergroundy going up, so I'm going to use one going that way so that I get the full savings of belt. And in fact, you know what? YouTube. Okay. Yeah, right now those kinds of savings are not that big of a deal, but you know what? It's big enough. I care. How are we doing on these? Oh yeah, we're solid. You don't need any of those for a while. How are we doing over here? Give me some good news. Give me some good news. 12. Okay, well. All right, 46. I would have expected 48, roughly. I suppose it must have been working up to that. Oh, look at you backing up like you're doing what you're supposed to. And I've got 2 of these things and never actually plunked them down. Oh, well, let's do that. Here we go. And there we go. I can probably bring you down a little bit. Okay, cool. So let's see. Here we go. So we got the coal coming up here. We got this stuff. We can now make cliff explosives. So I said this was going to be the last thing on the belt, but I also said that it's okay to lie to yourself, and evidently I have. So let's take the sulfur and turn those into explosives, and then we're going to take the explosives and steel, make some barrels, and turn that in. Oh, I got to make grenades too. Please just take coal. I forget what you take. Coal and iron. Yeah, that's not too bad. My iron flow up here is not great, but I have a little bit left to tax, as you can see, as there's one line still left over here. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait, did I actually fill this whole thing up with rail? Did I? Oh, I did. You assembler are a fantastic, wonderful thing. Oh, and shoot. You see, there, I did it again. Oh, man, that's going to be, well. What? Okay. Just, you know, the moment when you realize you're like, hey, I should have done the thing with the limiting of that thing with the stuff. Yeah, that would have been like a good thing. And you didn't. And that's okay. That's okay. Because guess what? I did now. And doing it now is all that counts. All right. So on one belt, I'm going to make, let's see, I need iron and steel to make the, to make this guy here, to make its intermediates. So I'll put the iron and steel on one belt, and then the coal and what is it that I'm thinking of? Explosives, that's in here. That's why I can't find it. The coal and sulfur will go on another. Okay, so let's just go ahead and, yeah, I don't care. It'll go where it goes. You go away. Let's do this. So we need iron and steel. It sounds like the name of like a metal band. We are iron and steel. That sounded a lot cooler in my head. Oh, yeah, my life is good. All right, so let's do this. And then let's do this. And then this, and then this, and then this, and then let's do this. Okay. And then you guys, so you probably are going to need a bit more room here. So let's get you out of the way. Let's see. So the first thing I'm going to make are the explosives, but it doesn't really matter. I'm sure there's, famous last words. Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah, sure, it matters. But I'm a bit apathetic. So let's do this. Actually, not side loading. Dude. Yeah, I keep thinking of different ways to do this. So let's do this, and let's do this. Yes. And then you're going to coil back here. Boom, boom, boom. And then you are going to do this. And then you can just go straight. Boom. All right, so I'm only bringing up these lines as I need them. Oh, we're out of those. Well, that's good, because I didn't want to use it anyways. I will figure something out there. But for right now, we're just going to do this. So I'll probably have it come out here. And I'll bring them next to each other. So you move down a little bit. Actually, it's too many. Up, there you go. Here we go. I do love that nudging mod. It's so good. That nudging mod is what saves me every single time. I'm like, oh man, they made it like 24 seconds to pick up a thing. I'll just nudge it. And every now and again, it won't nudge. And my life is a lie. So chemical plant, I think, is what's necessary to make the explosives. Yep. And then in order to make the cliff explosives, that's just a regular assembler, isn't it? Looks like it. So I have another one of these just in case I have some need to increase the production rate, but I don't think I will. So let's see. Boom. And you need water, so actually I'll turn you this way and just bring the water in. Because I'm only having one of you for right now. What just finished? I got concrete? Yes. Now I have meteor point defense coming up. That's fantastic. After that... Ooh, solar energy. You require all sorts of fun things, and I can't make accumulators for quite some time because I haven't set up oil production. All right, well, let me check. So I was thinking of some defensive stuffs, but I want to check. Oops, yeah, oh, look at you. You guys are starting to get some pollution up there more than likely. And then, hey, you're out there. You're pretty safe for right now. You guys are about to be smelling what I'm cooking over here, and... Yep, you're a part of this. All right, so I got the defenses defending the things that I want for certain. I guess I could put some defenses on the bus here real quick. But let's get some research going for some actual defense-y things, because that is going to be coming up pretty soon. That means I will need gates. That means I will need concrete walls. That means I will need you. Military science, it's finally time. In fact, yeah, let's just go ahead and do military science first. We'll see what's interesting afterwards, but yeah, we're good. Water, that's right, that's what I was doing just now. Again, Factorio, or otherwise known as, what was I doing? Simulator. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah. Well, let's see, what's an easy way of doing this? I can't go up this way. I can go up here. So that means that I'm going to have to do something super jank. You know what? I hope you guys like jank, because guess what? I got you. I got jank shine on a janky day. Okay, I'm done singing. You know what? this is not going to last, but I'm building that as a sort of like a testament to how jank I am willing to go right now. All right. Boop, boop. You are making explode. Oh, wait. Not. Oh, what the heck did I just do? Why did I pick it up? Okay, so we're just going to. Oh my gosh. Click. All right, I can click things. Explosives. There we go. And then you and you. I am getting really tired here, and it makes sense because I've been recording for an hour. So normally I would just wrap it up here, but I'm going to finish this because dag nabbit. I have been going after this for so long. I want these cliff explosives. Please begin the process of existing. So I'm going to feed in. Actually, I tell you what, I'll feed you over here because I was going to feed the other side with the other materials needed. And I was going to do so like here and here. So this one's going to be my grenades. Let's see. You are here, and then you're the barrels. There we go. So I was just going to do a quick loop around. Yeah, there we go. So here we go. So here we go. That should do it. So boom, boom. I guess I need one more. You scoot down. There you go. Boop. And then doot. In fact, yeah, I'm going to need to just put in a whole bunch of these things. Oh, it feels so silly putting in these single little guys here. But one of the things I'm going to start automating when I get this thing going are those power poles. So I've just been, don't nudge anything that is made of multiple entities, like cargo rocket silo, or condenser turbine, burner turbine, anything more complicated than a vanilla entity. There are multiple entity things here? I didn't know that was possible. I came up with that idea a while ago and I was told it didn't work. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. However, now I want to see what happens. I am certain that you know why, but that sounds hilarious to me in very deep ways. Oh my gosh, you're taking forever, and you make like one every 8 seconds? Okay, so maybe I do want to like optimize this a little bit. So you make 2 every 4 seconds. That means one half every second. You require, if you go 1/2 every second, that requires 5 seconds to make, and it takes 8 seconds. So I can't even fully feed 2 of these things. But that being said, I could up the production of everything. You know what? I don't need that many cliff explosives. You'll be fine. I'm just going to let you sit and go for long enough. If I ignore you, you'll make some good things for me, right? Oh, military science pack. Look who decided to show up. Here we go. Yeah, we can build some stuff now. Okay, well, now that we have cliff explosives, I think that is a good place to call it for the day. But things to expect in the next episode are we are going to be tearing up a lot of this stuff. In fact, I'm going to go collect these while I do my outro. We're going to be doing a whole bunch of rejiggering of this and putting in some intermediate processing because we now have a lot of machines with which to do such things. Yep, that's it. I've been your host, Galdoc, and we've been playing Factorio. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Peace out.